everyone, Xander Gaming here, and we have round 2 of week 2 for the locals at OmniCardsCollectibles&Gaming. We have on the left the purple hybrid player from round 1, and on the right we have an Imperialdramon player. Starting off with the Wormmon and then just playing the dual tamer. Good start for the Imperialdramon player. Purple hybrid player having to search for some pieces here with the training card. Able to grab their tamer, digivolving into the Ukomon, great setup, and the tamer, nice. Not able to grab anything back with it, but now he does have a memory setter set up on the board. The Imperialdramon player is going to move up here, maybe going to try to get some early pressure. Able to play out the Searcher Wormmon, cool art on that Wormmon. Able to grab a piece of the puzzle that is trying to get your level 4s going to start off your plays in the Imperialdramon deck. I think he decided to grab a Stingmon there. Stingmon's such a strong card with being able to draw you so many cards, and then the other Stingmon gaining you the memory. He's just swinging in with the Wormmon here, able to draw a card off the egg, and then never punish. The purple hybrid getting another tamer on the board, which is awesome for them. And then just deciding to drop another tamer here. I think he should have lost the Stingmon since he played the Digimon at the start of the turn. I could be mistaken though. Regardless, he's moving up the Ukomon here, getting to cycle, hatch the egg, gain a memory, draw a card when he trashes something, and going into another rookie in the back. So a great start for the purple hybrid here. Let's see if he can do his Dustmon, Velgramon looping yet. Can't tell what's in his hand. And he is able to go on top of the tamer into the Dustmon. One of the best alt arts in the game, really. I love that art. It is really cool. Deciding to swing, being able to digivolve. Maybe just trying to decide where he wants to swing here. But getting to trash a couple cards helps him out. Also gives him the other possibility of being able to deck his opponent out. And wow, another tamer. He has 3 of those. He's living the good life. Just getting his end of attack effect here. The purple hybrid player being able to pop the Wormmon. Getting back the Koichi to draw one and trash one here. Getting rid of another mat. Maybe deciding if he wants to swing with the Ukomon here. Just going to pass the turn with the draw one, trash one Koichi. That Ukomon may not survive now because of that. And I think he realized there, yeah, he wasn't supposed to have that guy out. I think he added to the hand though. We will see. Deciding to search with the rookie. Not play one in the back. Able to find a piece. Able to play another rookie here. He's living the dream with these tamers. That is crazy good setup for him. All alt arts as well too. Really nice to see that for him. And another rookie. A fistful of rookies and a ton of tamers. Really living the dream. If he can find his level 4s, he will be in a good spot. We knew he had the Stingmon. Hopefully he can go into his... Yes, nice. He's going to be able to DNA Digivolve here at the end of the turn. Able to suspend the Ukomon. Going to gain a lot of memory here. Able to swing, a suspend, draw a card, get a check. Hopefully takes out the Ukomon here on this next swing, maybe? No, choosing to go straight into the security. Maybe trying to end the game here then. Let's see what else he has. He has 3 memory. Could go into an Imperialdramon if he has one. So much power and pressure from this deck. Just being able to DNA Digivolve, get cool effects, swing into your opponent's security, unsuspend, trash sources. The deck really has everything going for it in the game. Able to Digimon into the Digivolve into the Dragon mode here. Just reading the effects. Trying to pick a tamer. Probably just trying to figure out which one he doesn't want to unsuspend. Maybe a good call on that Koichi. That one's the start of the main phase. Lets him trash one. Able to unsuspend, get another check, draw 2 more cards. The Stingmon, getting off topic here a little bit, is probably one card I think may need to get hit in the deck, just giving it so much draw power, but that's just my opinion. Or the option card that keeps him safe, or the Tamers that he currently has on the board. But that's a topic for another video. He's going to play out another rookie here, searching some more. Really was just able to absolutely explode on this turn. But the purple hybrid player has 3 memory. The Ukamon is tapped down. Going to search his trash, see if he has some ways to out this board. The Imperialdramon playing the rookie there is going to make him maybe lose these rookies, because the Velgramon does blow up the levels, so if he can get into 2 Velgramons, he could lose his Imperialdramon. So that's something to think about when you're playing against Purple Hybrid. You want to try to have different levels on the board, so that way if they go into multiple Velgramons, they're not able to kill all your lowest level Digimon. So if you have multiples out that are the same level, it pops all of them, and then if you only have your big stack left after that, then the next one's going to pop that stack. So just Digivolving on top of the rookie here, trying to get some cycle. We know he has a lot on his board, but must be missing some pieces in his hand. Maybe just trying to count memory and see where he's standing. He knows he's going to have to clear off some of these bodies if he wants a chance to get back into this game. Or thinking about the ace, perhaps, actually. Probably what he was thinking there, since he was looking at the cards, pointing at him. If he has an ace here, he would be in big trouble. Looks like he's just got, unfortunately, it looks like he's got 2 Jack Raids and another card in his hand, and then just reading the other card there. Unfortunate to not have the pieces, but you have to run so many different things in the purple hybrid deck that sometimes you don't hit exactly what you need, but you really only need one of each piece in the game, whether in your trash or on the board. But nice, he did actually have the Dustmon here, so he should be able to change the color of some of these Tamers. He has multiples out, so they won't matter anyways now, but it will let him be able to mill some pieces from his deck, which is going to help him out a ton. Getting to swing with the Dustmon here, Digivolve into the Velgramon from the trash for free. Drawing off the Digivolve, and then he's probably just clarifying here like why he gets to do it from the trash, and it's just a win attacking effect. But draws for the Digivolve, hit another Ukamon, and then now they both mill 3, I think, here. Yeah, 3 cards. So got a couple pieces in the trash. Sucks to see that Jack Ray going to the trash, but we know he has a couple in his hand. And here it goes. Yes. The Blast Digivolve. You knew it had to be coming. You have to think about it, but inevitably, at the end of the day, if your opponent has an ace in their hand, you can't just not play the game, right? Like, sometimes you have to press your state of the game and do what plays you can and try to play around it the best you can. And this is really going to hurt the purple hybrid player here with that effect coming through, making him return the cards back to his deck. And I guess letting the purple hybrid player here kind of put it the way they want to. If this was a more serious setting, for sure would maybe want to check out that order, but letting him do it here, and the check finally goes through. Nothing crazy. Looks like it's the Min Boost. It still gets his end of attack effect, though, to blow up the little bodies, and that's what I was talking about beforehand, where you really want to think about that when you're going against Purple Hybrid. One way you can really try to keep your board safe is to play out multiple levels, so I can understand the Imperialdramon player not wanting to play out their level 4s to not waste them, but at the end of the day, very risky, because if they had another Velgramon here, they would be able to destroy that ace, get the overflow, but we don't think that he has it in his hand, or he would already be going into it. He's going to scoop here, go into the next game. Definitely probably a good call. He saw that he was not going to be able to win that game, so we're going to game 2 here. Really cool plays on the end there for the Imperialdramon, doing Imperialdramon stuff. The Purple Hybrid player definitely saw some cards, but just missing out on a couple Dustmon to get them going. So a good start here, being able to digivolve into the rookie, and then draw, play the Koichi to draw one trash one and get what he needs in the trash. The Imperialdramon opening up with a rookie here as well, and then just digivolving for 2 and playing out a Wormmon Searcher. Ooh, unfortunate to see so many rookies. That's 3 rookies now, so he may not have a ton coming his way, but he was able to grab another Searcher since it does have the free trait. No Tamers drop down though, so not what you want to see. As a Imperialdramon player, you want to be able to see rookie Tamer. That's the best case, if you ask me. And then maybe still not seeing a Tamer here if he's having to think about his plays like this. Yeah, just trying to search these Tamers out. Playing the Vmon. No Tamers again. So hopefully that means that these Tamers are in life and he won't have to play them and pay the cost for it. The purple hybrid player here just hatching the egg, going on top of the rookie. In control of this game for sure at the moment. Being able to digivolve here for 1, since it is on top of that Digimon. And that's what he's trying to confirm here. Like, why do you get digivolve for 1? And it's because he says that he can on top of them. Just the Lowymon and Kaiserleomon, and then now getting to swing with them too and blow up the rookie and get a check and draw a card. But he does die to the security check there. Looks like maybe a Paladin mode. What did he hit in there? I'm not sure if he runs 1 or 2. I know a lot of lists are running only 1, but I think that's a little greedy. I think that 2 is a good cause. So deciding to not take the Mervamon here. Not late enough in the game maybe to think about that option, but cultivating his hand on the purple hybrid player side. We think the Imperialdramon player here is just missing out on a Tamer. One of the unfortunate parts is just trying to find these Tamers. They are so essential for this deck, the dual color Tamers, that if you don't have them, your plays are really weird, and you have to play the game a little bit more like every other deck, where you either decide to build up in the back and waste some of your digivolving effects, or move out and risk your stack getting blown up. The Tamers in this deck really allow the Imperialdramon player to not have to really worry about that as much. So deciding to move up here, hard playing the Stingmons, that way he can DNA Digivolve. Able to gain 1 memory and draw a card. I guess he just really wanted to be able to get some cycle, and hopefully he did draw a Tamer in his hand. The purple hybrid player here not moving up, just going to play the Bokomon, trying to search for some pieces. And he does find a mat and a hybrid, but having to put the one of Anubismon down to the bottom of his deck is unfortunate now, seeing that and the Mervamon going. Imperialdramon player still not seeing a Tamer here, or I'd imagine he would have thrown it down, but just deciding to swing, tap down the Bokomon, get a check, punished for checking the security, giving the purple hybrid player the Koichi, so that way he can cultivate his trash and gain some memory. Just deciding to digivolve into the Wormmon here for the Imperialdramon player. And does he finally have one? No, still no Tamer. But he does get the Progenitor, the busted option card for the deck. That card is absolutely insane. Nice. And going into the Dragon mode that lets him play out the 2 level 4s, which will let him be able to DNA Digivolve once again, gain the 2 memory. Really powerful plays here. Still tapping down the Bokomon. He's not coming unsuspended anytime soon. Swinging through it here. Able to unsuspend. And wow, nice check here in the security. Not able to get anything with it though. But he did get another Tamer. Another Koichi to draw 1 trash 1. And these guys are tapped down. Oh, he's going to go into another level 6. What a way to still push the game here without any Tamers. And finally getting to play his Tamer here. It took this whole time. Not looking good for the purple hybrid player. He does know that the Imperialdramon player had to get rid of that Paladin mode in their security though. So on this turn, probably just really hoping that he does not have another one in his deck. I don't know his list very well to know if he runs 2 or not. These 2 players are good buddies, so I think he does know whether he runs 2 or not. So really only something you can do at locals with, you know, if you know how people build their decks, but really try to go into the mindset of trying to keep track of that when you're in a tournament setting anyways. Even if it's not your local, say you go to a big event, trying to keep track of what Digimon they played and what kind of people were playing in their list, so you can try to keep track of that. So able to find the Dustmon here, changing the color of the Tamers, able to cycle, draw a card, looking at his trash. He has the means to clear this board, I think, if he can swing into the small body and then pop the other one. But going into the Velber loop here, being able to draw cards and then make both players trash cards. I think he did declare that he's swinging into the body. Reading his progenitor there, I do not think that it saves it by battle. I could be wrong. That card is crazy though, insane. I don't think he can use it here. Either way, this one attack should clear the board if the Imperialdramon doesn't have anything to answer it, whether an ace. But he would be able to get the effect from the deletion of the option, and he's going to choose to do so. So, being able to Digivolve, still big enough, I think, because of the DP boost. So, maybe he was just trying to decide whether... Okay, there we go. That's the call. So since he was going to lose his bodies anyways, he wanted to use the progenitor card to Digivolve so that way he could get the partition effect. So awesome play here by the Imperialdramon. I did not see that or thinking about the means of being able to go into something like that. So good call here by him to use that card to be able to push out bodies since he knew he was going to lose them anyways. Maybe still going to lose them if he's able to get into another Velgramon here. Maybe very unfortunate for the Imperialdramon player. Choosing to change the color of the Tamer, so that way he can swing, go into his Velgramon, being able to draw for the Digivolve, and then both players having to trash 4 cards here. Swinging, it lives, able to blow itself up, able to clear the board. The Velgramon killing the lowest levels is what gives it such a great matchup, I think, into the Imperialdramon decks. Both of these are definitely 2 of the top decks in the metagame right now, and they both have answers into each other. The Velgramon being able to blow up the lowest Digimon on the board, lowest level of our opponent's lowest Digimon, is super strong, and he's able just to cycle the mat to get another one back and able to Digivolve again. Changing the color of the Tamer. Able to swing, Digivolve. They both have to trash. The purple hybrid player is getting lower on their deck than the Imperialdramon player, but you're really treading a fine line when you do that because you, in the process of trying to deck your opponent out, if you've been drawing so much through all your Digivolutions and everything, then you are also having to worry about decking yourself out. A big turn here from the hybrid player. Now that all these Tamers have been played, he should not be able to go into another hybrid and be able to swing. So maybe just going to play a Searcher or another Tamer to get himself set up. Wow, counting his trash here, trying to see if maybe he can do some Jack Raid plays and maybe still put something on the board. Maybe scared that with the Tamer, the Imperialdramon player could maybe try to push the game in the next turn. Thinking about his plays here. Jack Raid, such a powerful card in this deck. I know a lot of people, off topic again here, are talking about what cards may be hit on the ban list. I do think that the Jack Raid may be one of the candidates since we've already lost cards like the... Wow, playing another one just to see why it's such an important card. The other cards gaining memory that they've hit. Digivolving here. Drawing a card. I do not believe he can attack with this Digimon. I could be wrong though. He's played so much. You cycle so much. It really is a lot to keep up with playing with this deck and against this deck. It does so many different things and it cycles a lot of the same cards. Really, the purple hybrids only really need to see the one Tamer They can come out, swing, blow it up, get it back to hand, play one for free, do all kinds of crazy things. Just able to Digivolve here and pass a turn, hoping that the Imperialdramon player cannot crack back at him or end the game this turn. Wow, playing the rookie here off the Tamer effect, able to hit a Tamer, and it looked like a Imperialdramon. So hopefully he can... He's only at 1 memory here, so I don't think that there's anything that he can do unless he plays an option card to get rid of the body. But not looking good for him at the moment. Thinking about going into the Examon. He has so many cards in his hand. He is drawing a lot of his deck to this turn, or this game. Going to Digivolve on top of that body, using the Tamer to gain the memory. If he has the Vmon, or the Stingmon, he can DNA Digivolve. And he does. Perfect. So he's able to go into the Stingmon. This will let him be able to DNA Digivolve, end of the turn, gain the 2 memory back. This is the play that just makes Imperialdramon so incredibly strong, are those level 4s that let you be able to steal the turn back, whereas you would normally lose that memory from the normal Digivolutions, but they gain it back. He's able to swing in here, unsuspend, maybe going to be able to push for the game on this turn. He only has 1 more check left. He has 1 more swing on this Imperialdramon. He is at 0 memory though, so I don't know how he would be able to keep the turn without bringing something else out. Thinking about something to play, maybe a Tamer. Or the option card. He does go with the option card, which is awesome, and it lets him Digivolve. And unsuspend, but he will not be able to attack for game with this Digimon. Maybe thinking that he shouldn't have done that because now I don't think there's any way that he can finish this turn, but he's going to just pick that body to suspend and unsuspend himself. Counting his trash here. We know he has, I think, another Jack right here. He used 2 last turn, so maybe definitely counting though. If you see them counting that, that means they probably have Jack Rays in their hand. Choosing to not hatch an egg here. Maybe knows that he already has everything he needs in his hand to win this game. Getting the memory back with the Jack Rays. He does have the Tamer, so he really just needs, you know, 2 hybrids. Digivolving here, picking to choose the effect, swinging. Able to Digivolve into the Velgramon. They both have to mill. He might mill himself out here. Uh-oh. He's going to have to win this turn 100%. He definitely has the hybrids in hand. Nothing in security there. That would have been the only thing that maybe could have messed him up. But he gets to blow up the Dragon Mode. Able to get his cycle back with the hybrids and should be able to just go into a hybrid for game there, and they scoop it up. So going to game 3, really good back and forth here in this game. These 2 decks are awesome to see play against each other. They both have really explosive plays, really doing some similar things with being able to swing, unsuspend, get a check. Purple Hybrid just does it a little bit different with just being able to swing, Digivolve, blow everything up, play another one out. A lot of the same stuff, but starting off here with a rookie and then the new memory boost, deciding what he wants to take here, and he goes with the Stingmon. These memory boosts have helped this deck out in particularly a ton, because now you can run the memory boost and not have to worry about missing, because you're always able to grab a green or blue Digimon card, which is super strong in these decks. Digivolving into the one of Ukomon and dropping out another rookie. So no Tamers, maybe hoping to just try to rookie rush the board, which is another option for Purple Hybrid, being able to run the Ukomons to be able to pressure your opponent with just rookies if you don't see your hybrids and Tamers. Very viable way to play the game. Looks like the Imperialdramon player here is trying to think about maybe to Digivolve or to play a Tamer. And just going with the Stingmon Digivolve so that way he's able to trap his opponent at 1. But he does have the Ukomon, which will gain him the memory, hatch an egg. Super strong. He does have another rookie, so definitely what he was thinking there. This hand kind of gave him a rookie rush style of play, and he's going to take advantage of that. This will pass his turn, Digivolve in here, and it's going to cost 3, so a little expensive, but maybe just needing to cycle a little bit more to fix his hand and see some hybrids. Hopefully he does not get punished here, and it does look like the Imperialdramon player may pop off here. Once you see them pop that memory over, having to play the Searcher, was able to grab his Tamer and a Digimon. If he can clear this board and mess with this Digimon, the Purple Hybrid player will be in trouble because they don't have any Tamers out. Able to Digivolve here at the end of the turn. Able to DNA Digivolve, gain the memory back. Going to the Imperialdramon. Gonna trash the sources off of those Digimon. Choosing the effects here, not able to suspend. That's this Imperialdramon. Able to swing, draw 2. Such crazy draw power with this deck. Being able to swing in, get all these draws, all these effects. Such a powerful deck once they get into their Digimon. Using the Progenitor, insane card, going into the Dragon mode that lets him play out his 2 level 4s here. Should give him at least 1 level of protection. Just reading the Progenitors, that way he knows what's coming for him here if he tries to delete one of those guys. Yeah. That's why he's pointing at both of them. He's probably like, I'm going to blow both those 2 up my Velgramon, maybe if I get into one, and then you're just going to be able to try to keep yourself safe. Searching here with the Ukomon, moving up, able to hatch memory, or hatch an egg and gain a memory here, and search. A lot of stability, just letting him know that he did pick those 2 to not be able to suspend, which will hurt him a lot here, even though he doesn't have the sources into it. You would want to be able to swing with that hybrid. Maybe swinging into the Imperialdramon to make sure and guarantees it dies, so that way he can get the source in the trash. Because it just says on deletion, gain the memory. But maybe not wanting to waste a security check here if he can help it. Probably just talking about that, explain that to him here. This play is pretty important, so he is deciding just to get the sources in the trash. Being able to trash a card on deletion, gain a memory, so it puts him up to the 3 that he probably needs. Maybe, yep, going with the kill spell here. Able to take out one of the level 4s, not able to see any hybrids to go on top of his Tamers. Very unfortunate start for him, but the Imperialdramon player should have no problem getting into another stack or just pushing the state of the game. Just gonna swing, draw his 2 cards, get his check in, gain the memory when he checks security. So he's at 2 memory now. Just gonna play the Tamer and pass the turn. Maybe just talking about what else he may have had to be able to do that here. The Purple Hybrid player here just scooping, knowing that he didn't have any plays in hand and would have passed it on the next turn. So GG's for both of these. That was round 2. Please like the video and subscribe. I will have round 3 coming up for everyone shortly. I appreciate everyone. Thank you very much.